Can we talk about something that I just like completely practiced last week? So this is a cell phone, also an addiction. Let's all be honest. I also have an iWatch, which also buzzes and zooms and all these other things. So I just spent 30 days in an agency and I made it my absolute intention. I took my iWatch off, I put my phone in my bag, and I was 100% present. Now, during breaks, I might glance at my phone, etc., and it changed things so dramatically. First of all, anything that came in could wait 2 or 3 hours. There was not this immediacy need. The next thing that happened was I wasn't constantly interrupted by buzzing or vibrations or dings and everything else. And honestly, when I looked, half of it was junk. So when I re-entered my little hiatus from all of that on Friday, I wore my iWatch to the last meeting and I was just like, oh my gosh, this thing just buzzes at me all the time. And why I'm telling you this is that our cell phones are such a distraction. So whether you're in the office, working remote, I want to encourage everybody to go through periods of your day which are just free of it. Now, in my office, I will often tell people, hey guys, from 2 to 4, I'm shutting off my email, I'm shutting off my, I got to focus on this project. And they're respectful. And I say, hey, listen, if it's an absolute 911, you can ping me on GChat or whatnot, but that's it. Like, I need the space to not have all these constant interruptions. And so, for those of you freaking out right now, trying to find a way to hit the stop button on this video because we're all cell phone addicts, test yourself. Could you talk to your family? Could you talk to your coworkers even and just say, hey, from 9 till noon, I just need some space? In particular with your cell phone, what I found for me was, yes, I'd say 80% of it was business, but there was still 20% that was like Facebook updates and all this other stuff that just didn't matter, but would break my concentration. And I'm going to work on kind of those notifications, but try to think to yourself, how much of your day is distracted by your cell phone? And this could be the honesty moment that you need. When we all look at the little update, I know Apple gives me an update how many hours I've been on my cell phone a week. I'm like, okay, we got a problem here. That's not the kind of person I want to be. So if you're struggling to get things done, try it. Yes, will it be awkward at first? Of course, because you're detoxing yourself. But over time, it gets easier and easier and easier. And you're going to see such a benefit of not being constantly connected and plugged in. And that means your quality of work is going to get better. Your response times will actually improve because you're not constantly frantically moving around all chaotic and anxiety ridden. So try it. Take this, put it on airplane mode, do what you got to do. You might be saying, oh, but my family. There's generally another way to get you. So if it's an emergency, they can find that way. And I promise you, you'll come back and say, thank you so much. Which leads me to our time management program. If you're constantly frustrated, your shoulders are up here, to use one of my clients, you know who I'm talking about out there who's watching this video right now, I bet, up here, doesn't have to be that way. We can work in a way that is simple and efficient and fun again. So our time management program, we have our live in person where I come out and see you, our Zoom where we do everything via Zoom, and then our online school, which basically means you could do it any way you'd like. You can do it yourself. So check that out. If there's too much going on, might be time to say time out. Let's get a handle on some time management. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.